We're continuing the Mogrt journey. For this video, I've created 12 free Mogurts from After Effects. And in this video, I'll show you how to use them in Premiere Pro. To download the Mogurts, please head over to the link in the description. And for this to work, you need to install both Premiere Pro and After Effects. You don't need to open After Effects, but you do need it to get them working. So once you've got the Mogurts in the folder, you can import them by dragging them in or selecting the right folder. I've explained in details how to use Mogurts in Premiere Pro. Here is the video. If you have missed it, head over to this link. So now I'm on Premiere Pro and here I just brought in the Mogurts. So they are from the 3D text preset in After Effects. So they're all 3D text animation. Let's dive in and see what we can do with them. So let me just drag any of them onto the timeline. By playing back, you can already see the default animation. First of all, you could change the text here, then the font and its weight. Make sure you install the right font. Under the font, you can change the color as well. And here, start means at what time you would like the animation to start, end means what time you would like it to end. So if you increase on the end slider here, you'll get a longer animation. But I won't recommend changing the start. Move down to the slider below. The start value is the state where you would like the animation to start with. Say for example, I'd like the animation to start like this. I can change the start value on the slider until I see something I like. Same with the end value, how you'd like the animation to look like when it ends. Usually I would like it to end on the same line. But if you want it any other way, just change it on the end value slider. Below you have 3 interpolation types, but the effect is very subtle to be honest. And the sliders below are to change the initial state of the text before they are flying in. As you can see, if I bring this all the way down, you'll see the text moving all the way to the left. By changing the start Y, I can also change it horizontally. So if I want this text to fly in from the top left corner, instead of a default starting point, I can make it like this. And it'll give you quite a different animation. Definitely have a play with the slider and see what you can come up with. Here I bring in 2 layers to show you how different they are just by changing some of the values on the slider. If you forget what the default values are, just bring in another Mogrt, and it should begin with all the default values. Then you can either copy all the values across or start fresh. Unfortunately, there isn't a reset button on the Mogrt. So these are animated intros. By reversing them, you can get animated outros as well. Let me show you how to do it. I will start designing your intro as you wish, and hold down Alt or Option and drag this across the timeline. Right click and choose Speed Duration, or simply press Ctrl or Command R to bring up the speed box. Click Reverse Speed, then you get this text outro animation. If you toggle the slider, just like how you design your intro animation, you could change this outro animation as well. So this is pretty versatile. You could also combine 2 different Mogurts as well. So here I have 2 Mogurts. Just make sure to copy the text and font, and copy the position and scale as well. You'll see a little displacement at the cut points, but let me show you a trick. If you bring this layer just above, and change the blend mode to difference, the image should be cancelled out each other when they're exactly on top of each other. You get a completely dark frame. So just adjust the position of the top layer to minimize the displacement. It's not perfect, but it's a nice trick, and it should work in most occasions. That's how I will use one Mogrt. I'm not going to show you all the Mogrts because they have similar adjustable sliders. You can have a try. If you have any questions, please leave comments below or simply email me. I'm more than happy to fix any bugs. These Mogrts have limited range for their sliders, but if you want to take a look at the original design or want to increase the slider range, you can also download the After Effects project file. Simply open up the Essential Graphics panel, find the property and click Edit Range. If you want to learn the basics of making Mogrts, I've done a video on that before. There should be a playlist about Mogrts on my channel. That's all about this video. I'll be keen to see what you can do with this Mogrt, so tag me if you've created something with it. Don't forget to like this video if you find it useful, and make sure to subscribe so you won't miss any future updates. Until next time, happy editing!